Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to July 2024 General Monthly Reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. All right, Libra, let's, as quickly as I possibly can, go through this month's transits. Today I am taping on July 2nd. The new moon is going to be on the 5th, and it will be in Cancer, 14 degrees, 23 minutes. And so anything you have in Libra, that is going to square, which is hard aspect to this new moon in Cancer, along with Venus is in Cancer right now through the 11th. So those two, the new moon and Venus in Cancer, will square whatever you have in Libra. And also if you have anything in Aries, it also squares the other direction. So you might want to check that out. That sounds right for you. Okay. So the full moon's going to be on the 21st. That is going to be in Capricorn, which Libra, that is going to, hold on one second. Let me make sure. No, Libra, Aries, I apologize. It's Capricorn. It's Capricorn and Cancer that squares whatever you have in Libra. So I apologize there. So the full moon, so the new moon in Cancer and the full moon in Capricorn are going to square whatever you have in Libra. Oh, no, I was right. Whatever you have in Libra, and if you have anything in Aries, that both of those moons are going to square those planets or nodes or Chiron. So again, you might want to take a look at that. And now that I'm noticing too, the full moon, oh yes, and the new moon are also going to square to transiting Chiron in Aries, and Chiron is 23 degrees all month long. So it's not going to be a super close degree square with the new moon. However, the full moon, it's going to be, it's not a real close to, but it is within the 7 degrees. So the full moon. And then also the North Node, transiting North Node in Aries, which is retrograde. It begins the month at 11 degrees, and by the end of the month, 8 degrees. That also squares both the new moon and the full moon. Okay. And let's see, let me make sure anything else. No, okay. Okay, so quickly, the transiting Saturn is still in Pisces, and it's retrograde all month long. It begins the month at 19 degrees, and by the end of the month, 18 degrees. Also, Neptune is still in Pisces, and it will be 29 degrees all month long. Of course, Pluto is still in Aquarius because it's just begun. It is retrograde, so it begins the month at 1 degree, and by the end of the month, 0 degrees. Okay, so we have, yet as of, well, this month, the 1st through the 20th of July, Mars is in Taurus, which means it is conjunct to transiting Uranus that's also still in Taurus. And it's a fairly close conjunction most of the month. And so, again, that's a big deal because, let's see, because it's going to bring about, in general, expression, very passionate expression, very even explosive expression. That's Mars, because Mars is an action planet. So you will see it in action. You will see it physically taking place, whether it's verbally, again, actual physical action from somebody, or maybe yourself individually, depending on what your natal planets are and how they are aspecting this transiting Mars and Uranus. And of course, Uranus is the planet of quick, surprising, unexpected changes. So you can expect the unexpected and to happen quickly this month. Again, in general, on the earth, maybe in your community, and possibly in your environment, those close to you and or yourself. So again, depending on your natal wheel. And also, so on the 21st, Mars is going to transition into Gemini. And so when that happens, through the end of the month, Mars is going to be conjunct to transiting Jupiter, which is also in Gemini, which then is going to do something a little different. Jupiter expands whatever planet, and so enhances whatever characteristics that planet that it's next to. And so Mars, again, it's going to expand that action-oriented, taking expression, action-oriented expression, however that may come out. And both Mars being in Gemini and Jupiter, Gemini has to do with the third house, which has to do with communication, all types of communication, nonverbal, verbal, written. Yes. So you're going to see a lot of communication, action-oriented communication, and it could be rather, well, it could be explosive. It could be explosive because it's going to be over the top, whatever that, whether it's you, whether it's in the world, however that plays the role with the person or the group that's expressing. It depends on how their particular individual chart is aspecting Mars and Jupiter at the time. Same with when Mars is in Taurus and Uranus. So again, it's going to be rather interesting this month. So we can expect a lot of maybe even new factual information or emotional expression of what's been happening and what is to happen possibly. Okay, so with that being said, let's get to your personal reading, your general personal reading, Libra, for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And let's first check and see what are the energies, the frequencies that are strongest for you, that are assisting you this month, that you can take advantage of in assisting you in whatever is happening with you. So let's see for Libra, what are their strongest energy or energies that they can utilize to assist them this month? Whoa, okay, that's one. That's interesting. Let's see if there's anything else. I feel like you have several possibly. Okay, there's one right there. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. Number 28, joy. All right. You can be expecting some type of joy or expression of joy in your life this month. So the energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. And so if you'd like to, this has sacred geometry, so it can help open up for those of you that are wishing, of course, for this joy to be expressed in the most highest and best and most often this month for you. You can go ahead and pause the video if you like. That's a beautiful card. So definitely. So part of your expression, it seems like, because this is 28 too, excuse me, adds up to be a 10. So this has everything to do with what you've been working on personally in your life, and now you're receiving the benefits of what you've worked hard, whatever that is. It's going to be different for all of you, but you are going to experience joy in that area of your life that you've been focusing on, and or just in general. And I'm getting your surprises, unexpected possible surprises because of Uranus and Mars could definitely have everything to do with joy and happiness for you. Okay, so let's see what number 2 is. Time. It's number 41. That breaks down into a 5. I just got time is on your side this month. So, and also I'm getting to another message of you could have extra time this month so that you can spend it in something you enjoy doing, something that makes you happy. Relaxing, taking a trip, being in nature, and of course being the summertime for the Northern Hemisphere, that makes sense too. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. Okay. And I'm also getting those of you, yes, that didn't have enough time to do the things. I'm getting some of you have been wanting to spend time with your children, with your family, but I'm specifically getting children. You're going to get to do that this month. And again, of course, being the summer in the Northern Hemisphere, you could definitely be taking a trip, a family trip, which is going to be absolutely joyful for you, for the whole family. You're going to enjoy that tremendously. Okay, so let me see here. Okay. So what else does Libra need to know? Well, let's get some tarot cards. Let's just get into it and see what's been happening with you and what you're clearing away, or anything that you need to know, any more details. Another thing with this time that I'm getting, Libras, is that some of you have been having to really budget your time. You've been having to really focus your time. Okay, I'm getting several messages while they're coming. Okay. So budget your time. You've been having to do that. And again, some of you have been coming up short. So you've been having to really focus on what you must complete, what you must do, rather than what you enjoy doing or want to do. So what I'm feeling is you haven't had the time to just be joyful and happy. But now again, this month, you're going to be able to. And the other thing is, what was I getting now? Oh, I'm also getting another thing. Time is changing for you. Maybe you're feeling like time is going too fast or time is speeding up. You don't have enough hours in the day, or I don't know if this is, I think this is what has been happening. This is what the energy you've been in, but you get to take a break from that fast pace and what you've been needing and having to focus on, whether it's job, whether it's whatever that is. You're able to take a break this month and see the fruits of your labors again. Okay, so let's keep going. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Okay, so the Death card, number 13, the Lord of Shadows. Some of you might, not all of you, but someone had someone pass this past month, either May or June. I'm getting could be a grandparent, Oh, I'm getting a child. I'm sorry. For whoever it is, that whether it's a grandparent or a child, I'm so sorry for that, for your loss. But it's assisting you, even if you can't see it right now, because you still might be grieving, but maybe that's what you've been focusing on for some of you in past months, and now you are going to get to have some joy back in your life because um, there was a positive that was gained in the passing. And I know that if you're still in the grieving, that that's perfectly all right. Everyone grieves for, you know, in their own time, but there is something positive. I don't know whether there was an inheritance left, or it opened you up in some positive way for yourself. You gained something. You gained wisdom. You gained something physical, which would be, possibly they left you something that you cherish, that was very meaningful for you. Or again, it could be an inheritance, a little bit of money that then helped you to get back on your feet, or maybe take this trip for some of you. I'm just telling you everything that's coming into my mind. Okay. But it transformed you in some way, or it's going to transform you, or you will see the transformation, the positive this month. Okay. And the number 13 is significant for you, I'm getting, not for someone specific. I don't know if that's a birthday, if that is the date that some passed. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a special number. You've been seeing 13. A sign or synchronicity. Okay, let's keep going here. I'm getting that their passing was peaceful, though, for the grandparent. I'm feeling like the child, it was an accident. It was an accident. Okay, I'm even getting something else. I just need to say this because whoever this is for, they need to hear this. That with the child that passed, there was a grandparent on the other side waiting for them. So they're in good hands, and they're well, and they're happy. And they were happy to see the grandparent. I feel like the grandparent was a male. And it could have been a male a male child also that passed. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm getting. But it doesn't have to be. Anyway, okay, so let me put that there. Oh no, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and put that one there. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. It was a big one. Okay, let's see what else for Libra. I'm also getting you can now let your well fill up again. Oh, maybe this is why I put the card next to the joy. Okay. All right. But regardless, you're going to get some joy back in your life, all of you Libras, this month. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else that needs to be told for Libra with these cards? Okay. There isn't anything else that's wanting... Okay, let me see. Okay, Queen of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. And we have, which is the Queen of Athamas is the Queen of Swords. So I'm seeing you in this energy, whether you're male or female. This is your energy, and what that means to me is, of course, you've been rather uh, maybe cold, shut off with your emotions because you've been focusing on whatever you've been focusing on. So you've been very methodical, and of course, if you've been dealing with a past loved one, absolutely, you might feel like your emotions are dried up, I'm getting, for some of you, or for whoever that pertains to. Um, but this month you'll be able to see, um, again, joy. So the emotion of joy. So something positive. And I don't know if these are irises, these flowers in this picture, but what I'm getting is someone's favorite flower is an iris. And I know irises are purple. I'm also noticing this bird in the card. It's outside the window, and someone's been trying to contact you. I don't know if it's the passed over loved one, and this is just general. I don't know if this has to do with what I was speaking about with the death card here, or if this is just you've been getting signs and synchronicities. You could even be getting a bird actually outside your window, um, looking in and trying to get your attention. Okay, but because your emotions were closed off, you couldn't see that. And maybe this is, I'm not sure if now you're, what I'm speaking about or who I'm speaking to has to do with this is past or if this is this month. But regardless, if this is this month, if this is still going on, your emotions are going to open up so that you can acknowledge the message that's being given to you. Okay, then we have Seven of Wands. Yeah, again, this is just showing me that you've been working hard on something and focusing your attention on something. And so, of course, when we have to do that, we have to do that. And something else is uh, uh, left out temporarily, if that makes sense. So maybe also for some of you, you had to focus your attention and your emotions on something specific. And so, of course, in doing that, it left something else, um, didn't get your emotional um, attention. And so, but again, you had to do that. And now here's a bird again. Another bird outside the window. This is not a coincidence. There is a bird visiting you, and it's outside your window trying to get your attention, or outside your window on a tree limb. And maybe you're already noticing this, and you know who it is, and you know the message. I'm not sure, but if you don't, you will, for whoever this is for. But again, you had to focus. And it's another purple flowers too in this other card. But again, that focus that you had to be focused on so intently, and just temporarily have other things go by the wayside. This month, now through the end of July, you're going to be able to take care of, or put your emotional energy, your focus on the things that give you joy, instead of have to do, because you've taken care of those have tos, at least for the most part. And if you haven't completely, they will be completed in July, because you're going to have joy. You're going to have time for joy, doing something, sharing, being with people that you love, something that you love to do. Okay, so let's continue on here. What else? Well, let's see what type of joy. Let's see. Let me get. I'm going to take this card wants to be taken. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so put this over here and let me see what other. I'm going to put these two cards over here because I just don't have a whole lot of space. Okay, that's better. Okay, Libra, let's see what type of joy you can possibly expect in your life. Oops, that wasn't too good. Okay, let's see. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. What kind of type of joy? What can they expect this month? What are they going to have time to do that they haven't? Wow. You're going to have a lot. Okay, those are a lot of cards, but let's do that because they're coming out for a reason. Okay, so first is going forward. Wow. You're going to be able to move forward from whatever you were focusing on, whatever had your attention, whatever you had to do, take care of, be in the energy of. You can now, sometime in July here, you can now move forward. And you're healing. And some of you have healed by the time that you are listening to this. That is beautiful. And it's going to take you on a new path, a more joyful path. Again, whatever you had to endure and focus on, it was difficult, but you have you will see the fruits of your labors now, or at least begin. Fulfillment. See, there you go. Fulfillment. Yep, fulfillment this month. Beautiful. It could be around the full moon. Look at that love. For those of you, you get love in your life. Whether if you're single, that could be romantic love. That could be a love of a friend, a family member. Again, it's going to be different for all of you since this is a general reading, but you're going to be able to feel and open up your heart again and feel love and joy. Look at that inner peace. Beautiful. You could have Pisces in your chart. Some of you, this is two fish and that just came to me. Pisces. There we go. That is beautiful. Which some of you have been desperately desiring is this inner peace. Well, it's coming or beginning this now, July. Focus. Look at that. Focus. Isn't that amazing? Okay, yes, you're going to get to move forward and focus on something else. See, focus to me, see, this is a leopard and he's in the snow. So yes, you are having to focus. And to me, this is the past, or it's ending now in July. And you have much happier times coming. Going forward, fulfillment, love, inner peace from this, whatever you had to focus on. To me, this is just confirmation, what I've been saying throughout your reading today. Okay, that is so beautiful. Okay, well, Libra, I'm going to end the reading now, and I hope this has helped you. And I want to thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you for July. Okay, until next time.